Hey everyone, my name is Jenna and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about skincare, which is a very important topic for every person out there to kind of understand what skincare is and how to best run a skincare routine, especially if you have ADHD. And what's very exciting is I have a free template below that I've had actually on my shop for a couple of months now, and I never made a video kind of explaining it besides a quick TikTok. So I wanted to kind of go more in depth into my current skincare routine, what I've learned over the past several years of a lot of it skincare education, as well as my personal journey with acne and just going through all of that. So let's just get started and make sure to subscribe for more ADHD, Notion, and marketing content. Okay, so I just wanted to give a quick recap. So growing up, I had really bad acne in high school specifically and college. And I went to 4 different dermatologists. There was just a lot of different things done. And I've just learned a lot over the years of things that work, things that don't work. One of the things that really is, I think, a big input is hormones. I do think that a lot of it is based off of different times of the month or different parts of your life. So being in your teens, you're gonna get a lot more acne than you are in your 30s, like I am now. But also, to me, I think a big one is diet. I do think diet is something that I didn't really think about as a teen, and I do think it did impact my skin. But today we're going to be talking specifically about topical products that I use, so things I put on my skin, and we're going to be talking specifically about the routines that I use and some of the resources that I have found. So a couple of years ago, I started watching Cassandra Bankson on YouTube. She went through a really horrific acne journey that she's come out the other side on, and she's someone that I really looked up to. Another one that I started watching during the pandemic was Hyram. I really think his content really helped me know what was good and bad when it came to products. For example, not using makeup removing wipes. They're not good for you. I know they're easy, but not good for your skin. But over the last year, I started actually following a woman on TikTok named Whitney Bowe, and she introduced me to the content and the idea of skin cycling, which basically means every 4 days you're gonna have a different routine at night, and that's gonna change up. So I thought that was very interesting. So that's actually my template below kind of tracks that, and I'll be walking through today the different products that I use in the morning and in the evening. So let's just get started because I think it kind of will help make sense what I do specifically for my skin. And I highly recommend checking out Whitney Bowe below. She'll kind of explain it better than I will, but I just kind of want to walk through specifically some products and maybe how to make them a little bit more ADHD friendly, which I have. Okay, so the first thing that I do when I wake up is I actually, skincare thing I do is I take a shower. I do shower in the morning just because I like to feel clean throughout the day. But one thing I add to my face is a face wash in the shower. I like to do it there because I'm already in the shower, my face is wet, so I wash my face in the shower. This is what I use. I use the CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser. This is the travel size, but I have used the larger size as well. CeraVe is a great brand, really good skincare quality, and it's at a really affordable price. So I'm a big fan of CeraVe. I also use them for my moisturizer. So that's what I use on my face in the morning. I also use it, especially if I'm having like a bad acne day, or I also use this for body acne, and that's the Pan-Oxyl Acne Creamy Wash. This has benzoyl peroxide in it, and also a hack that I found on TikTok is actually if you put it on your armpits, it actually, so after I'm done with my shower and I'm getting ready for the day, there's a 4-step process that I use in the morning. Now, if you're like, oh gosh, that's a lot of steps, I have actually added labels to each of the products. So I put a 1 with my Dymo Electra Tag label maker, so I know the order that I have to put these on in, because there is a good and better way to do things in order. You don't want to just randomly put skincare on in random order. The first one is the hyaluronic acid from The Ordinary. The Ordinary is a great brand. I get it at Ulta, and I love that it's not super expensive. Everything is like under $10. This is a hyaluronic acid. What hyaluronic acid does is it helps with absorbing like water and just making your skin more plump and more it just helps with kind of like giving it juice to make it absorb the water and the things that it needs to. So that's the first thing that I put on. The second thing that I put on is a vitamin C serum. I got this, I believe, at Target. It is from the brand Art Naturals. It was, again, under like 10 bucks. Vitamin C, brighten, enhance, hydration, So after I put the hyaluronic acid on, I put this on. So that's my morning routine right now, is I put those two on. Then I go in for the moisturizer. So the moisturizer, again, like I mentioned, CeraVe, I get value size. You can get them at Costco, Ulta, Target, wherever in the US. I believe you can get these overseas as well, Amazon. Really good moisturizer. You can use this all over your body. I use it to just kind of be my moisturizer in the morning. And then the last thing I put on is sunscreen, which is so important. I'm super, super fair, and I'm very Swedish, and so my skin burns very easily. And also just, you know, if you know anything about skincare, you know that you can get bad stuff. So I use the Dermatology Broad Spectrum SPF 45. I got this on Amazon. I heard like rave reviews in another YouTube video, so I decided to try it out. I do like this stuff as well for my sunscreen. It's important for you, especially if you are sensitive to the sun, but also everyone should just wear sunscreen every day. So that is my morning routine that I do every day. And again, I labeled all of those step 1, 2, 3, 4 after the shower so that I know which order to put them in. And then the evening, I do a different thing every night, depending on what night of the 4 different nights it is, because again, it's a cycle. So I'll walk through that. So the first thing that I do at night is I take off my makeup and I use an oil cleanser. This is the Hada Labo Gokujun oil cleansing oil. It is from Japan, so I get this on Amazon. I think that Japanese and Korean skincare products are so much better than the US. They really, really do a lot of good skincare there, so I always try to use at least one product from there. So oil cleansers are great. You could also do a double cleanse where you also do just a regular face wash as well, but I just usually just do that. Lately, I've just been kind of lazy. And then I also start with my skin cycle routine. So basically it goes like this. Night 1, night 2, night 3, night 4, and then it starts over again. Night 1, night 2, night 3, night 4. So it's a cycle. So night 1 is an exfoliant. So after I cleanse, I put this on. It is Paula's Choice exfoliant. It's like falling apart, the thing, but I labeled it number 1. So this is night 1. I put this on. And this is, I got the like small size, so it was under 20 bucks on Amazon. So this is my exfoliant. It's kind of like a toner, or it like helps unclog pores. It's very, very highly rated, Paula's Choice, so I use that. The next night I use a retinol, and what retinol does is help with anti-aging. And so I labeled that number 2, night 2, and I use the one from The Ordinary, the retinol in squalane. So again, not super expensive. And then nights 3 and 4 is I use some sort of oil. I use actually sunflower oil. I got this again on Amazon, and I will link all these below. But that is what I use for my skincare routine. And then you can also add like a moisturizer at night if you'd like. So that is my current skincare routine. I also have a couple other products I wanted to mention because I found them helpful. The first one is this. It's an ice roller. I keep this in the freezer. You just roll it on your skin. It's super cold. But if you're feeling like kind of inflamed, or if you have something, it just feels really nice. Another thing I have is a gua sha, which I don't have with me, but I'll pop it up on screen. That's another amazing tool I've learned about in the last couple of years. Google gua sha, you'll find a ton of content. That's another thing I would recommend. And then the last thing, if you do have an acne flare-up, these Mighty patches, I've been using them. I like them because they're like, you can't even really see them when you're on your face, and they really just work on the blemish. I do think that they work pretty well, and they're like, this is like a pack of 36 on Amazon for about 12 hours. You're supposed to remove after 6 to 8 hours. Very good for flare-ups. Anyways, I hope that this was helpful. I actually reached out to Whitney Bowe. I want to get her on the YouTube channel to talk more about her products. I don't have a direct connection to her, if anyone does. I did send her a DM on Instagram, but I just thought she's such a great person. I love the skin cycle method, and so I've been doing that for the last like 6 months probably. And it's definitely helped my skin a lot. I'm wearing makeup now. My skin is honestly a lot better than it has been in past years, as you saw from some of the pictures. So anyways, I made this video to kind of help anyone that maybe is starting a skincare journey. I've gone through so many different products, and I just wanted to share the ones I use and a little bit about my daily routine. So anyways, hope that this is helpful for you guys. Make sure to download the Notion template below, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye!